Good morning, yogis. It's me, Debbie, from Yoga on Main, in my home studio today with a yoga sequence that I hope you like. It's just a basic stretch today. It's just going to get into some tight places that maybe we've been slouching over and working out in the yard a little bit on the days that were pretty. So let's take a moment today, about 15 minutes, to just do a nice stretch class to really help open up any of these tight areas in your body, especially shoulders and hips. So I have a real quick reading today, and lost it, found it. It is from the book Warrior Goddess Wisdom, Daily Intentions for Women or Men. Today's mantra, or actually intention, is how do I become still? By flowing with the stream. Notice your mind's tendency today when it starts to judge, complain, or whine. And when it does, just bring yourself back by saying, hello, new day, and choose to flow with the stream. And listen to your heart for what is the next step to take. We're all in this together. Let's do and make the best of it today. So let's try to get some tight areas out of our body. Follow me, and we'll come to the mat. We're going to start today in a nice seated position on our mat, just like we're going to come into boat pose. So place your feet about hip width apart and place your hands behind your knees. Now, move your glutes out from under your sit bones so you feel grounded and supported by this earth underneath us. And then breathe in, lift your heart, lift your chin, open up to the collarbones, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, we're going to tuck the chin to the chest and round. Now breathe in once more, heart lifts, expands, shoulder blade squeeze, lift your heart. And as you exhale, round, squeeze your breath out, draw the navel and pull the low belly up and in. Take another breath in through the nose, expanding, and exhale, rounding and squeezing. One more, biggest breath. And then as you exhale, we're going to let our hands go, palms up. You can stretch your feet out long as you hover all the way down to your mat. Now bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, and rock back and forth today. Massage your shoulder blades, your adrenal glands, the back of your head, your kidneys. Now go ahead and take your hands on your feet, if you can reach them, or on your calves, if you can't. And then just bring your knees towards your armpits as we rock back and forth in this happy baby. We're going to stimulate all of our side organs, our pancreas, our gallbladder, our liver on the right side. And over on the left, our stomach, our large intestine, our spleen, and our colon. And then we're going to bring the feet back together. And on an inhale, go ahead and lift right leg up towards the sky. Place your hands behind your right leg wherever you can reach. Breathe in. We're gently going to pull the leg down towards your face. And as you exhale, soften your shoulder blades, smile, soften your jaw. See if you can walk your hands up a little higher. Breathing in, gently pull the leg down towards your chest. And as you exhale, relax. One more, gently walk the hands up, maybe to your foot this time. And maybe lift your head as you breathe into this beautiful stretch. And as you exhale, just lower your head, keeping your leg right where it is. Now, you're going to take the right leg down and lift the left leg up towards the sky. Place your hands behind. Take a breath. Gently pull the leg in towards your chest. And as you exhale, soften the shoulders, your back. Let yourself melt. Walk your hands up a little higher. Take another breath. Remember, one side is always different than the other. And as you exhale, soften. Maybe hold on to your foot as you breathe in. And gently pull that leg as you lift your head. And as you exhale, keep that foot right where it is as you roll back down. Now, we're going to take our knees about hip width, arms out to a T. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to let knees fall to the right side. Not very far, just about half or a third. On an inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, knees to the left. Now keep both shoulders on the mat, breathing in, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the left. One more big breath in. And then we're going to cross our feet, place your hands at your knee pits, and rock yourself back up to that seated position that we started. Now separate those feet, hip width apart once more. And on an in breath, we're going to lift our arms up overhead. And as you exhale, right up with the left knee, left hand comes to your spine. Breathe in and gently twist, look towards the left. Take another expanding breath, squeeze the belly and twist a little deeper. Maybe amplify by taking that left hand behind your back and placing it on the inside of your right thigh as for your last breath. And then nice and slow, unwind, lift back to center, and exhale, twist to the opposite side. Breathe in and twist. Use that right leg to push that left elbow a little deeper. Take another expanding, heart-lifting breath. And as you exhale, we twist. Last one. Lift that chin up towards the sky. Maybe work that right hand behind your back. And on an inhale, we're going to come back up. And take your hands down by your knees, and we're going to hold on. Heart lifts as you lower back. This time so you can lift the feet. And if it feels good, just go ahead and let go. Hover here for a breath, or breathe in, lift your legs, and exhale, lower. Hold on if you need to, or keep your feet on the floor. Just keep breathing and stretching, and maybe amplifying and lowering. Let's do one more, and then hold. Now cross your feet. We're going to come into a tabletop position today. So come on to your mat in a table, and then place your hands under your shoulders and press your shoulders up. Come into a neutral spine and reach the ears away from your shoulders. Breathe in. We're going to come into cow. Exhale, round and squeeze, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Lift the chin. And as you exhale, round and squeeze. Now turn your wrist the opposite way. Breathe in. See if you can just relax your hips back a little bit. Maybe soften the elbows. Not too much, just enough to get a nice wrist relief. Especially if you've been working outside in your garden. And then bring your hands back to center. This feels weird. It might even kind of feel a little bit uncomfortable for a moment, but come on to the backs of your hands and then press your shoulders up towards the sky once more. Wiggle your fingers and just kind of massage the back of your hands into the mat. Now bring your hands back under your shoulders. Walk the hands out about a hand's length in front of you. We're going to curl the toes under. And as you breathe in, we're going to lift the knees and bring the shoulders over the hands, keeping your knees hovering about 6 inches off the mat. Keep the shoulders lifted. Keep the ears away from the shoulders as you breathe in. And as you exhale, lift the sit bones up and back as you drop your head into your first downward facing dog. Now, come up on the balls of the feet or the tippy toes. And as you exhale, bend right left knee and lower right heel back and down. Inhale, balls of the feet. Exhale, bend right knee and lower the heel. Now, pedal it out because it feels so good. Shake your head. Make sure your head is real loose, just hanging there. And then look towards the top of your mat. Come into table. And as you exhale, sit back and down in your first child pose. Walk the hands out as you breathe in. And as you exhale, relax your eyebrows center towards the mat. Take 2 breaths. Feel your heart pressing against your thighs as you fill your body with air. And as you exhale, release the tension. One more. Empty. Now on an inhale, round back to table. Curl your toes and exhale, downward facing dog. Now on this in-breath, we're going to bring our heart forward. Look towards the top of the mat. Pull your kneecaps up into a high plank. And as you exhale, soft the knees. Push yourself up and back in downward facing dog. Inhale into high plank. Now drop your knees. Press the feet down and back as you bend your elbows and lower down to your mat. Now rise up to a baby cobra. Straighten your arms. Lift your pelvis. Lift your knees for an up dog. And as you exhale, come into table, back and down child pose. Now on this breath, we're gonna walk the hands farther like we're dragging our heart across the mat into an Anahata pose. So just hang out here right now. Let your heart kind of wiggle down towards the mat. Come onto the fingertips as you breathe in and relax a little deeper. From your Anahata pose, we're gonna come back into Cobra. So lean forward, bend the elbows, and lower the hips all the way down. And then bring your elbows underneath your shoulders as you come into a Sphinx pose today. Breathe in, and breathe out. From your Sphinx pose, push your heart forward, pull the shoulders back towards your hips, and just gently tilt your tailbone up towards the sky to really feel this pose. Keep reaching those feet back, down, and back, getting as much length in the whole body as you can. And as you exhale, we're gonna draw the hands underneath your elbows. Hug the elbows in. Rise to Cobra, straighten the arms, lift the pelvis, lift the knees, and then just hang out here in your up dog for a moment. Giving you some space between every vertebrae. Inhale and exhale. Now from our up dog, we're gonna come into our table and back and down into child's pose for just one breath. Inhale, back into table. Then we're gonna step that right foot through. So walk it forward. And then on an in-breath, lean in towards right heel. That left quad, that left psoas is so tight, so relax it. Breathe in. If it feels okay to you, place your hands on your knee. Just gently push the shoulders back towards the hips. And then once you exhale, see if you can relax a little deeper. Maybe challenging balance of taking arms out and up. Palms reach towards the sky. And as you exhale, that baby back bend. Hips towards that right heel. Now hands are gonna come under the shoulder right here. I'm just gonna push our hips back towards that left heel so you can walk your hands back for balance and curl your right toes towards your face as you breathe in. And as you exhale, stretching out that right hamstring right now. So hips back and down. Take another breath, maybe even take left hand to right foot and make a circle. Get into that left side body and right IT band. And then on an in-breath, we're gonna walk forward and leaning in towards that right heel once more and exhaling back towards the left heel. So moving with that breath, inhale and last exhale, a little half split. Now on an in-breath, bring the knee right over the heel and tuck the left toe under. We're gonna lift that left knee this time and come into a nice low lunge. So from your low lunge, breathe in, reach the heart, the chin, the sternum forward as you push that left heel back and down. And then take a little plant of that left hand, plant it firmly into the mat. And on an in-breath, right hand is gonna come out and up for a low lunge twist. Take a big, beautiful breath, reach. And as you exhale, squeeze the belly. Now press in with the right foot. We're gonna take the left hand to the right hand to the left hip. The left hand up to the sky as we breathe in. As we exhale, just kind of lean over to the right. Inhale, and take the left hand back to the mat. Right hand comes back up. And as we exhale, we'll take both hands to the mat. Now, turning your toes towards 12 o'clock. Take the right elbow to left knee. And on an in-breath, we're gonna sweep that left arm back and up overhead. Turn left toes at 2 o'clock. And let left arm relax for extended side angle. Breathe in and exhale. Now on an in-breath, we're gonna take the left arm down to the mat, straighten out right leg, and lift right arm up and up for twisted triangle pose. Breathe in. And as you exhale, bend the knee, sweep both arms out and up into warrior two. Take a big breath. And then left hand comes down, right hand comes up and over the beautiful peaceful warrior. And as you exhale, straighten out right leg, right hand comes to your knee, your quad, or your thigh, as you find your triangle pose today. So breathe into this beautiful flow, this stretchy flow that we've had today. And then soften the knee and bring both hands to the mat. Now step back into a high plank as you breathe in. And as you exhale, lower to your mat, Bring your elbows, hands under the elbows, and on an inhale, rise to cobra, straighten your arms, lift your pelvis. Hang out here for a breath in a strong up dog. And as you exhale, come into table, tuck and round, sit back and down, child pose. Walk the hands out, one breath. Inhaling into table, we're gonna step left foot through and just lean in towards the left heel and then drop your hips. If it feels good, place the hands on the knee and gently push the shoulders back. Breathing in, arms out and up overhead, exhaling into a baby back bend. Now hands are gonna come right underneath the shoulders as we breathe in. We're gonna push hips back towards your right heel this time. Walk your hands back for balance and curl those left toes towards your face. And exhale, soften. If it feels good, go ahead and grab that foot, make a circle. Getting into that right side body, left sciatic, left IT band. And then walk the hands back out, just moving with the breath. I'm gonna inhale towards left heel and exhale towards right heel. Moving, breathing, stretching out the areas that need it most. And then we're gonna tuck that right toe under and lift the knee. Heart, sternum, crown of the head forward, ears away from the shoulders as you breathe in and press that right heel back. Now plant the right hand on the mat this time and lift left arm out and up, coming into your low lunge twist. Breathe in and exhale. Now take another breath. We're gonna take left hand to right hip, looking forward, pressing in with right foot. We're gonna come up into sort of a little crescent twist so that right arm up as the left hand slides down, and exhale, just gently lean towards the left side. Inhale, we're reaching back up. And exhale, right hand comes back down. Left hand comes back for your low lunge twist. Breathe into it. And then turn right toes at 2 o'clock. Left elbow to right, left knee. On an inhale, right arm comes up for extended side lunge and exhales across right ear. Now on an in-breath, we're going to breathe in. And as you exhale, we're going to take right hand back to the mat. Lift left arm as you straighten up into twisted triangle. Breathe in. You don't have to straighten that leg out all the way, just what feels good to you today. So straighten out a little or a lot. You find in your twisted triangle, and then soften the knee as you windmill your arms up and over into that strong warrior two. Breathe in. Right hand down, left arm up and over as you find your peaceful warrior today. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands down towards the mat. Now, step back into a high plank as you breathe in. Exhale, drop your knees to the mat. We're going to swing our feet either way and come back into a seated position on your mat. Now take your legs out long right now. On an inhale, take your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. See if you can find your feet, your shins, your ankles. And then lengthen as you breathe in. And exhale, soften. On an inhale, take your elbows out and up and breathe into the side ribs, the spaces between the vertebrae. And exhale, let your body melt into this pose. Now bring your hands under your shoulders, tuck your chin round up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to take right leg over left, and just bend your knee and take your right heel to your left hip. You can stay right here, or you can take that left heel to the right hip and come into your full cow phase. So you can do the half cow phase, just whatever your body needs today. Mine needs cow phase. On an inhale, arms out and up overhead, and left arm bends down, right arm reaches up and over. Kind of pull that right or left arm to the center, and then let that left hand just rest in the middle of your back. Right hand comes down, internally rotating the shoulder. Bend the elbow and swim the right hand until you find the left fingers are maybe halfway. On an inhale, expand. Breathe into that open-hearted pose. And as you exhale, squeeze the belly. Work your hands a little closer together. Take another expanding breath. And on this exhale, drop your chin to your chest and lean forward. As far as feels good. One more. And then release. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders, push yourself back up. And then from this, we're just going to come into a seated twist. So we're just going to take this right leg. You can either lift the leg and place it right here, or if that's too much, you can cross it over. So if you're out in this extended one, whatever feels good to you, we'll modify or amplify. And then left hand is gonna come up, right hand is right by your spine, and elbow is right at the right knee. Lengthen, twist. Like we did earlier, maybe a little deeper though, getting the hips into it this time. And then left hand comes down, right hand comes down by left foot. Breathe in and twist. See if you can tilt your head up towards the sky. And as you exhale, we're gonna take this right leg behind us, coming into our pigeon. Sorry, pigeon, breathe in and out. Maybe walking that left foot up towards the left elbow, right elbow. Maybe walking the hands out a little farther. Whatever feels good to you today. And whenever you're ready, we're gonna peel ourselves off the mat and roll over. Oh my gosh. Now, take right leg out in front, lift that left leg up, hug it in, and then walk the hand to the side and lower till you find your sweet spot. And then move around. And try not to make the face that I am feeling. Trying to smile. Hello, new day. How did you get so tight? And then keeping that leg lifted, bring that right leg underneath or come into a comfortable cross-legged position as we come into our double pigeon. Breathe into your double pigeon. Place your hands behind your back and wait. Open up the collarbone, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, fold forward. Lift the hands and let them fall. And move them right to left. Get into the tight areas. And then release. Bring yourself all the way back up to center. Now we're going to take the legs into what I call a windshield wiper and move them back and forth. Massage those hips out. And then this time, we're going to take right leg forward, option 2, keep it extended, or you can bring it towards the hip, coming into your full pigeon. Once more, ground yourself. Sit bones are your anchor. Shoulders are over the hips. Take your arms out and up. And this time, we're going to bend right arm. Go ahead and grab the elbow and kind of pull it towards the left a little bit so you feel a good tricep stretch, and then let it rest right in the middle of your back. Left hand comes out, internally rotate, bend the elbow, swim it up your spine, and a big breath, expand. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck the chin round and come forward. Breathing in, lengthen, and exhale, fold. So depending on your anatomy, your forehead might be on your knee, your chin might be over your knee. I've got shorter legs, so I'm kind of right there in the middle. Breathe in and out. One more, and empty. Now place your hands under your shoulders and tuck your chin. Press yourself up nice and slow. Feels so good, doesn't it? Okay, from here, left leg is going to come behind as we find our pigeon pose. So move around a little bit. Maybe place a block on the right hip. Maybe walk that right foot towards the left wrist, getting a little deeper into your pigeon. And then lower to the forearms today, if that feels good. You can walk your hands all the way out. You can stay right here. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Soften any tightness in the hip right now. We are going to work it out. Last beautiful breath. And then bring your hands back under your shoulders. Peel your heart off of that right leg. And then take left leg out in front. We're going to grab right leg, hug it in, like we're cradling a baby today. And then right hand reaches out, walks away, bend your elbow, and lower down. And then move around, roll around on the tight areas that feel like a tennis ball with spikes in it. So it'll get rid of some of the tension. It'll work out areas that you didn't even know were tight. It's like your body right now is a big giant foam roller that you're just using yourself to get those tight areas. If you have a foam roller right now, don't forget to use them because they are such a wonderful tool. Now, we're going to take that right foot back down, bend the left knee once more. And remember, if this is too difficult, you can take the foot over here. But it feels good. Right hand is going to come to your spine. Left hand is going to come up, and you're just going to come to that little twist again. I think I did the wrong one. Same one I did last time. Okay, here we go. So this time, breathe in and twist. Lengthen and lift your chin up towards the sky. And as you exhale, navel to spine, twist deeper. Maybe dropping hand. Even getting a little deeper, and left hand may come around. Once more to the inside of the right thigh. And now nice and slow, we're going to unwind. This time the right leg's on the bottom as the left leg comes on top of your seated pigeon pose. Remember, if seated pigeon is not in your practice, come into comfortable cross-legged. Breathe into this. Relax the tension that you're holding in those hips and your shoulders. Now while we're sitting in this double pigeon, we're going to take our arms out to the side, bend your elbows, left arm under right, lift as you breathe in. And exhale, draw your elbows down towards the center. Take another breath, expand, lift up a little higher. On this exhale, bring your elbows into your core, drop your chin, and soar forward, reaching all the way up. And then unwind, left arm over right. Lift as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze, press, and lower. One more time, lifting up a little higher. And exhale, elbows into the core, tuck the chin, the belly, soar the arms out front. And nice and slow, unwind and shake it out. Now, take the legs out in front. Oh, man. Windshield wiper them back and forth. We're almost done. We're going to bring ourselves to our mat and lie down on our backs. And as you lie down, bring your feet right underneath your knees. Plant the hands on the mat and then lift the hands. Spread your fingers and feel that positive energy between your hands. With the chin tucked under your navel, glued to the mat right now. We're going to take a breath, pressing with the feet, the elbows, lift the hips. See if you can bring the hips right up to that positive space between your hands and bring that chest to your tucked under chin. Reach your knees towards the far end of the mat. And as you exhale, squeeze your pelvic floor muscles and lower back down. Inhale, expand, rise, breathe in, fill the whole body with air. Squeeze those glutes. And as you exhale, lower back down, navel to spine. One more big breath. Maybe find your wheel, or maybe place your hands underneath your back as you support your bridge a little higher. If it feels good, or just lower all the way, or maybe bring your hands together underneath. It doesn't really matter, just whatever feels good to you today. Breathe into it. And whenever you're ready, we're going to take the hands back down and lower one vertebrae at a time. I'll bring the knees back in towards your chest like we did when we started and rock back and forth, and then lift the feet towards the sky. As you come into your waterfall, open your palms, tuck your chin slightly under, then let yourself melt into your mat. All the wonderful benefits of waterfall, we should be doing this every day. But the number one, in my opinion, is it releases anxiety from your mind. It also improves your circulatory system. It helps your body boost your immune system by activating the lymphatic system to drain bacteria, heavy metal, and viruses. So breathe in. And as you exhale, release anything that doesn't serve you, body, mind, and spirit. Think of our reading today. Be like the water, flowing. We're all flowing into the same big space, all little rivers, all connecting to one source. So No matter where you're coming from today, breathe in and let go. Hello today. I choose to go with the flow and listen to my heart. Now bring your knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, rock back and forth. Give yourself a hug. And then just extend your arm as you roll over to your side. Either side is fine. Lie there for a moment. And when you're ready, gently press yourself up to a nice, comfortable seated position for you today. Bring your hands to your heart center and thank you for practicing with me. Much love, much peace. Namaste. Thank you.